A bear took up residence in a California home crawl space.
Hiding out in the crawl space of a Monrovia home. Another bear is making itself right at home, squeezing in and out of a tiny opening under the house.
I love it when the daddies and the bears come over for a little party in the basement. I love me a good bear.
The homeowners say they started hearing strange noises and knew something was under the house, but when they set up a camera to check out what was there, they were shocked.
Shocking. It's shocking when you find gay bears in your basement. Let's skip ahead. We don't need, look at this girl here. We don't really need to get into this part, do we?
Is under their house for about 2 weeks. Finally, last night they went to investigate. Was this big black bear?
Like someone messing with the plumbing
under their house.
He's so big that he could barely fit through the crawl space door.
He's so black that he broke into the basement and lived there rent-free for 2 weeks. Good job, bear. Good job. Escaped goat joins a half marathon in Canada. Goat named Joshua escaped from his home on a pumpkin patch and joined a half marathon in the town of Conception Bay, South Newfoundland, Labrador. And they gave him a medal because that's how the Newfies roll. I mean, the headline's true, but it's also fake news. I mean, it says down here that the lady dropped the goat off 800 feet from the finish line so he could finish the race. Seems like cheating. I mean, and I really think whoever wrote this article missed out on a massive opportunity to put scapegoat in the headline somehow. You need a scapegoat pun in here. And it wasn't escaped. But he got a participation trophy at the finish line. So now we give participation trophies to animals. So people say that there's high unemployment. We've just found a new occupation for those of you who are looking for a new job or a unique occupation. That is snake milker. That's a job now, snake milker. It's kind of disgusting if you ask me. I prefer my milking on Pornhub. Another job nobody's ever heard of before. There is a position available for There's a position available for paper towel sniffing. What do they do? A paper towel sniffer uses their highly trained sense of smell to detect any unwanted odors in the final product. This ensures your paper towels are pleasant and odor-free. I feel like there's an entire industry here if we wanted to start selling scented paper towels, like scented candles. Like you could get paper towels that smell like my armpits, and I think people would probably want that. I think if people can sell their bath water, they can definitely sell their odor in a paper towel. Okay, so we're moving on to GTA news for the peeps of Toronto. It's Toronto man's time. 6Buzz TV is reporting that a 27-year-old man from London, Ontario, allegedly climbed in a roof and entered a window to rub a 13-year-old girl's back 2 years ago, is going to be allowed to move in next door to the 13-year-old girl's family. Sometimes the Netflix true crime documentaries just unfold in front of us and write themselves. I mean, this is just amazing. I want to see how this goes. I want to see what happens after this guy moves. Why would he want to move in after, like, obviously he knows he's obviously been charged with a crime here. Why would he move in with the 13-year-old girl next door? It seems a bit nuts to me, but this is Canada 2.0. This is the world we live in now. Your predator can live next door. There's a lot of 13-year-olds in other countries like Thailand that would welcome this kind of activity. I don't think London, Ontario is the place. All right, next up, we have stunt drivers illegally shutting down the Highway 401. I saw this video the other day. So basically what happened was 2:00 in the morning on Saturday. It's funny, actually, your boy was coming home from a show that night. I'm glad I missed this. They shut down the 401. They set off fireworks. They were stunt driving. There was burnouts. This was absolute chaos until the police arrived. They say that they found some of the people, but not all of the people. They got some plates and some arrests have been made, but basically a group of stunt drivers completely blocked the highway and had a nice little street party on the 401 at 2 a.m. If you read the comment section on here, it's filled with racism, send them back, all this kind of stuff. Look, we don't know where these people are from. They could be Canadian citizens. I don't think it's fair to assume that they're all, illegal immigrants, that kind of thing. The people who are willing to shut down the highway are probably licensed drivers. They're probably good people. I'm sure they have all their paperwork in order, and I'm sure that the last thing that they would do is anything else illegal besides stunt driving, shutting down the highway, firing guns in the air, and having a good time at 2 a.m. You know what my mom used to say? Nothing good happens after 2 a.m. Okay, I love this one. This one is amazing because, okay, first of all, we're back to London, Ontario, because all the weird shit comes from London, Ontario, or Brampton, Ontario. Bubba Pollock from London posted a hospital selfie with a woman's dying father. Okay, so check this out. They get in an argument. First of all, hats off to Bubba. I fucking love you, Bubba. This is amazing. Okay, so he was charged with criminal harassment. He's been given 60 days in jail. Worth it, Bubba. This was totally worth it. Okay, here's what happened. He gets into an argument with a woman online. Bubba is aspiring to I'm aspiring to Bubba's level of petty right now. This is amazing. Gets into an argument with a woman online. Finds out her dad is dying in the hospital. Drives 2 hours to go take a selfie with her dying father and then posts it in the argument. I mean, I would love, can I do this to like every one of my haters? Could I just go find their dying relatives and I want to do Bubba Pollock every day of my life. I love this. This is just, I mean, Bubba went the extra mile, right? He is the ultimate troll's troll. You argue with Bubba, he goes for your dead dad. He's coming for your dead dad. And the thing is, I mean, her dad was dying, right? It's not like he was going to come and what's he going to do? Cut off the life support? He's already on his way out. Bubba just trying to prove a point here. And I'm here for it, Bubba. I think we should get free Bubba t-shirts made because I don't think Bubba should be in jail. I think Bubba deserves a Nobel Peace Prize. That's what I think Bubba deserves. He knows how to shut down an argument. This guy should be negotiating the Middle East crisis conflict. He should be the one to shut down the Israel-Hamas war. All right. Next up, we have products nobody wanted. Smile Life. Maybe somebody wants these. They're magnetic hand-holding socks. So the socks have eyes up at the top, and then they have these little pipey arms that come down. And the ones that are close to that are in between your legs, the two arms are magnetic, and they hold hands, so your socks can connect and hold hands. I mean, I wouldn't wear these, but they're kind of cute, I guess. I don't know. Okay, so yeah, I would buy these. Next up, we have the ostrich pillow. This is the travel pillow that goes around your head so that you can sleep on the plane. You look like an alien when you have this thing on your head, but it is pillows all around your cranium so that you can sleep with a little hole for your face. It kind of reminds me of, cutting a hole in the sheet to make babies, but it looks horrible. Like it looks like an alien. It looks like an alien from an alien movie, but it's probably super comfortable. So if you're willing to look like a weird alien on the plane, this pillow is probably for you. $100. This one's my favorite product of the week. It is the rubber chicken purse, the handbag. This is a definite smash for me. I love it. I want it. I want to be inside it. I want it inside me. It is, it's 10 inches by 7.5 by 10 inches. It says it's made of easy to clean rubber with a nylon base, handles, and lining. A refreshingly unique handbag. Yes, I'll give it that. Makes a great gift. Yes, I'll give it that. Brand new. I definitely hope it's not a used rubber chicken handbag. This is $30 on Amazon. Yeah, I'm definitely getting I'm definitely going to get the rubber chicken purse. We got a pirate cat up for adoption. I already have a pirate dog, Jack. He has one eye. So I guess they found this for me because they want me to have a matching cat to go with one-eyed Jack. This is Mitty, sweet 6-year-old pirate cat. We adopted her while I was in Washington, D.C., where she was taken in by a shelter as a kitten with a severe sinus infection that resulted in her losing an eye. She loves people, and she loves to curl up in your lap. So if you live in Hilton Head or the Hilton Head area, there's a pirate cat up for adoption. I'm a big fan of one-eyed animals. I think they make the best pets. Next up on shit we found on Craigslist, brand new Dammit doll. $8, Chapel Hill, North Carolina. This is a funny concept. It's a great gift. Whenever things don't go well and you want to hit the wall and yell, here's a little Dammit doll that you can't do without. Just grasp it firmly by the legs and find a place to slam it. As you whack it, the stuffing will yell out, "Damn it." So I guess it's like a voodoo doll meets a stress ball. Maybe you can like make it somebody, your boss or somebody that you don't like, and then you can whack it on the table, and that's supposed to help you get the frustration out. So it's like there's a stress ball component, but then you can also kind of project somebody that you don't like, you know, your wife or your husband or your teacher, somebody that you dislike. You can sort of project them into the doll like a voodoo doll, smash it on the table until that person gets a concussion in real life. And yeah, I mean, it's $8. It's cheap, right? It's cheap.
Guys, listen to me very carefully, because this could be the difference between life and death of your child. There's a trend going on. It's called chroming. Please talk to your children.
There's a TikTok trend that's been going around called chroming. This dad is talking about it on TikTok, and basically he's saying that kids are going into your kitchen and into your bedroom, and they're pulling out household chemicals, and they are inhaling various solvents that are available to them. Look, I might be old, but this has been around for a long time. This is called whippets. These are whippets. This is huffing. We didn't call this chroming when we were kids. This was, you know, we did whippets with whipped cream. That was that, or we would use Pam cooking spray. That was the other thing. So this is not new, but I guess an 11-year-old kid died instantly after taking on this. There was a TikTok challenge teaching kids. I guess if you use it, here's the thing with these filters, right? If you're on social media and you use a word like whippets or huffing, the community guidelines are going to shut you down in a second. So somebody creates a new phrase, they call it chroming, and they make all these videos and they tell you how to do it, and all these kids die. And before the AI and these algorithms can figure out, you're really just talking about whippets. We know what whippets are. Now you've made up a new word, and the algorithm needs some time to figure it out. And meanwhile, some kids die. This is no different than telling you that you can charge your phone faster by putting it in the microwave. I think it's okay to thin out the herd. Like, I know your kid's 11, but if he's watching TikTok unsupervised and he goes into your kitchen and starts to huff whipped cream and you're not there to catch it, that's on you, Dad. So as far as I'm concerned, this isn't new. It's just a new word for the old thing. This is rebranded whippets. Look, we don't need TikTok to protect itself or protect us from our own stupidity. Like I said, if you have a kid who's on the internet, unsupervised, watching these videos, and then somehow getting to your solvents in the kitchen at 11 years old, and you haven't had a conversation with them about what's bad under the sink, that's on you. Like, I'm sorry. I don't want anybody's kid to die except for stupid people. And if you're stupid we don't need you to raise stupid adults. If they don't make it to adulthood, there was something really wrong with your parenting and something really wrong with that kid. And we all deserve the hard reset. Okay. So whippets, huffing, chroming, all this kind of stuff, all these TikTok trends that teach you to do stupid shit. If you do it and you die, we're probably better off as a society without you. I also just found out today that there's a meme about thanking Beyonce, and I had no idea that it was like a whole thing. and that I would like to thank Beyonce for the chroming challenge, and it's so far the number of victims that it's claimed so far. So thank you, Beyonce. A girl is dead, and her brother has been hospitalized after being buried in a sand hole on a South Florida beach. So I guess what happened was these kids were at the beach, and they were playing in a hole in the sand that was 6 feet deep. And I guess the hole, the sinkhole continued to hole. It continued to fill in or create a larger hole. They fell in the hole, and the girl died, and the brother is severely injured. When I was a kid, we thought this was going to be how everybody died, because every TV show had somebody getting stuck in quicksand. Like, it was every Scooby-Doo, every single show, the Gilligan's Island, everybody every single actor in Hollywood has encountered quicksand if they were on TV in the 60s, 70s, or 80s. And now people are actually dying from quicksand. And what happened was everybody said, quicksand is a bullshit story. It's a bullshit plot line. It's not believable. Let's take it out of every single script because nobody's dying from quicksand. So now we had this whole generation, right, that grew up without any quicksand warnings on television. Nobody knew this was a thing. So these kids here, they didn't grow up with Gilligan's Island. They didn't grow up with all the quicksand stories we grew up with. They had nothing to fear. They're like, oh, a sinkhole in the sand. Let's play. Let's dig a bigger hole. Let's hurt each other. I'm going to bury you deeper in this hole. How about that? Let's make a sand castle. And then what happens? Boom, quicksand. You're dead. I know. I would have never gone near that hole. I know better because I grew up around quicksand warnings. And so this is the problem with the woke liberal media agenda that's owned by China. They want us to die from quicksand. Next up, this is under new tech products. I love new tech products. It's kind of a thing for me. These are the Nothing headphones. They go in your ear and over the back of your ear. And I guess they have superior microphones and everything's superior. Whenever you come out with a new electronics, it has to be superior to all the other electronics. And so this is supposed to be better. They're huge. They kind of look like studio headphones, but they're wireless. They say nothing on them. They're white. They go over your ear and in your ear. I mean, it says that they're weightless and that they're the ultimate in comfort. I like my AirPods Pro. I don't see, but I mean, this kind of looks like a hearing aid. It looks like something that you would wear to medically assist your hearing. I don't want to go out in the world and look disabled unless I'm dating. Would I wear this? I would not wear these. I mean, they look cool, and I probably would like to try them. I'd probably like to own a pair just to say I tried them. But they work with. Oh, look, they work. Of course, everything now is AI enabled. So it says, hey, ask and learn from ChatGPT on the go. This first of its kind integration. I can talk to ChatGPT on my headphones anytime I want to. I don't need these headphones to do that. So everything now, they just slap an AI label on everything now. It's like, our software is AI. No, it's not. Our headphones are AI. No, they're not. You connected to the API of a real AI, and then you put the AI label on your product. It's bullshit marketing. It's happening all the time now. I find it kind of like annoying that these companies are claiming that their products are AI. There's nothing happening here, right? This product's not learning from how you walk around with these headphones on. There's no AI other than the fact that it talks to ChatGPT. Next up, we have the Eye Contact Camera Pro. This is to solve a minor problem with a horrible Band-Aid solution. Basically what this is a camera pulls down into your screen that you can position right between the eyes of the person you're talking to on Zoom so that you're looking right at them on the camera. But the problem is that I would have to position it in front of myself because I only look at myself. If I'm talking to you on Zoom, I'm looking at me. I'm not looking at you. I don't give a fuck what you look like. I'm looking at Brad Gosse. That's all I care about. So if I'm on Zoom with you, trust me, I'm watching myself. So now I got to put a camera in front of myself so that I can look like I'm looking at you while I'm looking at me. This is a tiny problem that doesn't really need a solution. Somebody's like, I'm going to solve this problem and I'm going to take it on Shark Tank. And I'm going to be like, sharks, I want $6 million for this. Pull the camera down in front of your monitor. So now you get this giant line going down your monitor and a tiny little shit ass webcam that's going to go right between the eyes of the person you're talking to. And then you're going to have to pretend you're not looking at yourself, or do what I do, put it in between my eyes so that I can look at myself more blissfully. And you'll think I'm looking at you the whole time. And everybody will be happy. I guess it solves a problem. But I feel like it's not, like, I don't care if I'm on Zoom with you, I don't care if you're looking over here. I don't care if you're, I'm looking over here at this screen while I'm talking to you. I'm not looking at you. I'm going to have sunglasses on. You don't even know who I'm looking at. Is this a problem we needed to solve? All right. My name is Brad Gosse. This is the shit from the week.